Kim Anderson, our crop marketing specialist, is here now. And Kim, the big stories this week, a 50-cent price increase and the crop tours. Let's start with the crop tours.
Well, the crop tours, looking at Oklahoma, it's not looking very good. You know, planted acres were at 4.3 million. The estimate from the tour is somewhere around 2.5 million acres harvested and 58 to 63 million bushels of production. I've got it at 63. Now you can compare that to 2014 at 5.3 million acres planted, 2.8 million acres harvested, and 48 million bushel crops. So you just got to go back to 14 to get a smaller crop. The record crop in Oklahoma was in 1982. We planted 8 million acres in that year. We harvested 6.9 million and about 228 million bushels harvested. Kansas, they had about 2% higher planted acres this year than they did last year. So they'll be down, but not down as much. And Texas is, they've got lower production and even planted acres. So they'll be down, but not as much as Oklahoma.
What do the lower yields tell us about kernel quality?
Well, hopefully we'll have better kernel quality. One of the problems that may be out there right now is the lack of nitrogen. The elevator managers, I visited with them this past week, and they said that there was less nitrogen put out this year than in the past. But lower yields should be more nitrogen available for the kernels and maybe some relatively good protein. I think what's important this year is test weight and protein. We've got to have that.
Are the lower yield expectations then impacting that 50-cent price increase?
I think Oklahoma, lower hard red winter wheat production in the United States is having some impact, but I think the biggest impact's probably coming from in the Ukraine. They're having near record heat right now and some drought problems, and it goes on up into Russia. Those crops may not be as large as they had earlier been expected to be, and I think that's what the market's reacting to now. And you've also got drought and heat conditions down in Australia that's impacting that crop. That could lead to higher prices in Oklahoma.
With all this in mind, then, should producers forward contract for June delivery?
Well, right now you can forward contract for somewhere around $5.20, $5.30 a bushel. You know, I would if I was a producer, I'd hate to miss that. I think I would come in and forward contract 10 or 20% of my crop with smaller yields, reduced yields. You got to be careful how much you do forward contract. And if we continue to lose the crop in Ukraine and Russia and Australia, then this price could continue to go on up and maybe get up to $5.50, $5.75, and you'd hate to miss that. But I would take some of it.
Okay, Kim, thanks a lot. We'll see you next week.